Good day, everyone. We are here to present you how to draw a perfect bow with just three lines. So we are starting now. You need your spoolie and then your face wipe to clean the face very well, and your spoolie to brush it up. So after that, there are some other things you need, which is razor blade. Because we here, I'm going to train you on how to use razor blade to carve. Because without carving the brow, you can't draw a perfect brow. So we first of all have to carve the brow to see the correct shape of our brow. So now, this is how we carve the brow. You brush all the hairline up very well. When you brush it up, you're going to remove the excess one, which are the hair that are longer than others. Don't scrape all the hair, but just remove the excess one. You can see the way I'm removing it little by little. You can see. And then after you brush it up, the same thing, you brush it down back to remove the excess one at the down part as well. See? Then you brush it up back. Then you scrape it. You can see. And the same process go to the second one as well. You brush it up very well. You brush it up and then you remove the excess one at the up. Then you brush it down back to remove the excess one. You can see these are the well cut. So after that, you start with your joining of the line. I said it earlier that I'm going to train you how to use three line to get a perfect brow. So that is what I want to do now after I've carved our brow to what we actually need. No, this is the three line. Firstly, you're going to draw the down part of the hair. This is it one. The second one starts from here to here two, while the third one is from here to here three. Hope you understand. From here, this junction to this place. Alright. So I want to start the joining of the line. This is the first line. You see, you make sure your line is very neat and appropriate. The color of pencil I'm using, the name of the pencil I'm using is Cashmere Color 3, because color 3 is darker than color 18. Now, the second line has to start from here to this junction. No, remember I told you the first line is just here, like just the straight line and curve here. While the second one starts from this junction down here. So then the third line is going to be a little bit slope here. You bring it down. You see? So there's one, two, then three. The three is going to come down before you now started to shade it. You have to make sure your shading is a little bit light. Don't let it to be too much dark. And then use your spoolie to brush it, to brush the hairline. So, so one, two, then three. So the same thing Go to the second row. The first line should be from here down to the top. That's the first line. Then your second line have to start from here, remember, to here, to this junction that your line curves down. Then you draw your line, straight line. Then the third line a little bit down. Then you shade. Make sure your shade is light. Don't too much make it to be dark. So after you've already make sure that you have a perfect bow line with the method of using three line, then you conceal it. I'm going to conceal my own with LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is natural color. That is what I want to use to conceal. So you pick your concealer with angle brush. The angle brush and the spoolie comes together, but there are some that is only angle brush and some are only spoolie. But this one is two in one brush. So you place it under the line, under the first line you draw. You make sure your hand is very straight. To trace your first line. See? And the same thing goes to the upper line. You know, when we are drawing our bow, it's three line. One, two, three. So the same thing goes to concealer two as well. The way you apply your concealer two it has to be on, and then your straight line again. We are using concealer to trim our line for the brow to show very well. Not that you use your concealer to clean the brow. No, don't use concealer to clean your brow, but you use it to trace the three line you draw when you are drawing your brow. You can see. Make sure it's straight. You can see the way I'm doing it. I'm doing it all over and all over again for you to see clearly. This is your perfect brow. The method of using three line. You can see. And the same thing goes to the second one. Should we? For the front side to be a little bit light. Brush it, brush it, good. Same thing, close to this place. All right, we are through with drawing of brow through three line, through the joining of the three lines, one, two, three, and we are through. What I will advise you is that practice your three lines very well before you start concealing, because if you can't practice on how to join the three line and get a perfect bow, it will be very easy for you to conceal a brow, to give you a perfect and nice brow. All right, see you some other time. Love you guys.